Hey, hey, hey. Good afternoon. It is Alkia Waller. We are so excited. Yes. Oh my goodness. It is our live CEO chit chat. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so much fun today. Let's get my co-host Yesenia in. We have some amazing guests for you guys. I am so excited. I see Yesenia on. You guys, as you guys are coming in, drop the city in the comments. If you are a woman leading in business, go ahead, or in ministry, drop the name of your business, your ministry, what you do. It is someone in the room that needs you and what you bring. All right, let's see here. Let's get everybody in. All right, let's see. Perfect. You guys make sure you're dropping those names, city, where you're watching. Hi, Yesenia.
How are you? Hi, everyone.
I'm good, good, good. We have some amazing guests. Let's go ahead and get them on in the room because we know we are on our lunch hour and this is just going to be so good. Oh my God, we have some powerhouse women that we are going to be talking to today. The amazing Dr. Cecilia and Lynn Green are in the building or
Listen,
in the room or
yeah.
in the room, right? Hey,
Hi.
Dr. Cecilia. Hey. Hi, Lynn. Look
Hi.
at this. Oh my God. I'm so excited about this amazing conversation that we are going to have today. My goodness, we have two amazing women. I just want to give you both your flowers. Y'all are absolutely amazing lights in the community, doing so much for just people and bringing healing. And your light is just so shining. And I'm so excited to have both of you on to share. Oh my God. Anyway, you guys, so it's Alkia Waller. Welcome you guys to the live CEO chit chat. We again, this is a community where we are bringing exposure to powerful women as Dr. Cecilia and Lynn is, and what they're bringing to the communities. But we are a organization of leadership and business development, serving high achieving women. Okay, and women of faith. Okay, we are a proud 501c. Did I say that right? 501c3 organization, and our mission is to cultivate purpose-driven leaders who impact business, family, and community. And we have these two amazing women here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Yesenia.
Yes. I'm Jacinia, and I'm the membership director for the CEO Chicks. And our community is all about connection, growth, and actually doing life with women leaders. So if you're new here, you are in the right place. We have these amazing women that are part of the CEO Chicks and such an inspiration. Our CEO Chit Chat today is not only about women that are successful, but most importantly, women that are impactful, that are healing communities, that are, educating minds. And not only that, you're also changing generational stories. So it is so exciting to have you here. Again, thank you everyone that's here. Hi, Monique. We're so happy to have you. And whoever has come up again, if you can just drop your cities. We want to know where you're from. I think a little while ago, I saw someone put that they were from Romania. Like,
Oh,
wow,
wow.
that is
Yeah.
amazing. So
Hello.
this is your time and we're excited.
Yes, absolutely. So just to kind of give you guys a flow, Dr. Cecilia and Lynn, we're going to start off with you, Dr. Cecilia, and then we'll transition into getting some great information from you as well, Lynn, and Yesenia, you'll do that. So let me just give you guys a little highlight of this amazing powerhouse woman, Dr. Cecilia Ruskin. She is a licensed acupuncturist. I hope I said that right. A
Yeah, yeah.
pharmaceutical esthetician, a
Mhm.
master educator, founder of Dr. Ruskin Academy. She is a true powerhouse. She heals patients, educates professionals, and builds a legacy through education. So, welcome, Dr. Cecilia. We're so glad to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And all of that, hearing it, you say it is like, it's amazing, right?
Yeah,
Because when you're in it, you don't really see everything that you're doing and everyone that you're touching. But then when you stand still and then somebody just speaks on your life, it's amazing. So thank you.
absolutely. Absolutely. Because that's exactly who you are. That is exactly who you are. So, my first question for you. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
Let's
All
get in
right,
it.
Dr. Ruskin, what first called you into healing, and how did that calling evolve into service or
Okay.
into leadership and education? Let's say that. I'm sorry.
When I was 18, and it's Rusnak, like a snack. That's my husband's last name. It's Slovakian. So,
Okay.
people get it so wrong all the time. And then they see me and they're like, but wait, but you're Spanish. I'm like, yes, I'm Puerto Rican, but that's my husband's last name. So when I was 18, I had cervical cancer.
Okay.
And so I have my daughter very young. My daughter is 34, my eldest. I'm a Gigi, I'm a grandma. And so
Mhm.
I think that when women go through having children young, it stirs these cancer cells are dormant, so they're asleep. And so when you have that type of trauma, these cells wake up. And so that's what
Mhm.
happened to me. So when I had cervical cancer, I had to go through that alone. Why? Because in like Spanish cultures and some Caribbean cultures, people stay quiet and they don't want other people to know what you're going through, which is very
Mhm.
sad. But, we're talking about 3 decades ago. That's how it was. Now we're more open because of the internet, because of social media, and people know your business. But back then it wasn't so. And so I had to learn how to take care of my skin when I went through chemo and radiation. I went to Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, and so I had to figure out how I was going to look a certain way, because when you go through that, you become green, gray, your hair becomes brittle and straw-like. You just have
Mhm.
no idea. Women don't know how to take care of themselves now, a little bit more because of Facebook and tutorials and YouTube and Instagram. But before, there was none of that. You have to
Right.
figure it out on your own. So I started doing that. And once I got very good at going to drugstores and picking up Wet and Wild makeup and um, all this other over the counter skincare,
Mhm.
I wanted to help women that were going through the same thing. And so I got so good at what I did that I became a makeup artist. And then I
Mhm.
started cheering at the American Cancer Center Look Good, Feel Better programs. And
Mhm.
I started my first Spanish one in New York, and I still continue to teach here in Florida. And so I would teach them, and then it was just a big conference table, and then the patients would come in. Estee Lauder, Chanel, or Lancome would just donate makeup. So I would teach them tutorials, how to put on eyebrows when your eyebrows fall out, how to put on a wig, how to wear scarves if you don't want a wig, and so it could look like hair. Put on, a braid, make it like a bun, wear big earrings. I still do to this day.
Right.
It's engraved in me. That's how I'm always done. My makeup is
Yeah.
done, my hair's done, because this is something that I carried with me throughout my life. And so that started the educational portion, and that's how I got into healing.
Oh my God. I absolutely love that. The purpose and the pain. A lot
Yeah.
of times we don't understand what we're going through, but it's for a purpose. And look at the impact that you are making today because of all of that. God can take that mess and just take it to bring so much healing to people. Oh my goodness, I salute you. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
And I always
Uh,
tell my husband, like, I get afflicted with the most horrible things, but I feel like I do because then it helps other people. Right.
Absolutely, it does. Absolutely. And when we fit, when we look good, we feel good. I
Yes.
mean, and then when you're going through such traumatic thing like cancer, my mom's a cancer survivor as
Yeah.
well, you need that. You
Yeah.
need that. And so you are,
After, and then after, right, I'm sorry, I cut you off, but
no,
after every class, I would have a cancer survivor run up to me, because when you're volunteering, you can't say, here's my business card, this is what I do. No, you're
right.
really volunteering from your heart. You're not trying to get.
Absolutely.
And so they would stop me in the hallways or in the parking lot and say, what can I do for pain? That's natural. And so I got that question so much, I started Googling and I found acupuncture. And
Uh-huh.
so that's how the acupuncture physician came into. And then,
Wow.
the aesthetics came, paramedical aesthetics, and then the medical tattoo. And I'm still healing scars from back
Oh
then
my
and
God.
teaching how to heal and cover up scars to this day.
The
Wow.
hands of Jesus walking right through you, my sister. Okay.
Yes.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So
Well,
on to, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I know we're on lunch. I'm going to stay on track here. So
Yes.
my next question for you.
Hmm.
You invested in coaching with our amazing founder, Colleen, right?
Yes,
And
honey.
how did that experience shape you as a CEO and educator?
Honey, in 3 months, we did so much together. I created my own academy. It was in the process, but she helped me like see the vision even more so. My school became a private college slash university. All these online courses that are coming, all these live courses that are coming as well. Like she gave me, she held my hand and gave me direction, because I have so many things going on. I have an acupuncture clinic, it's an outpatient clinic for the VA. I have healing skin, so I do a lot of paramedical and aesthetic work and post and pre-op work. I have a skincare line. I have the school, and I have a podcast. So all of that is just a lot. And plus, I'm a mom, a grandma. It's just so honing me into what I need and the steps. So do this, because we get
Visionaries. We all over the place
yeah,
sometimes.
all
We
over the
want to
place.
do this and that, and yeah.
Let's do this, focus on this, right? And
Right.
that's why you have a mentor, so that way they can guide you and say, do this. And what she would say to me is that she loved that I was coachable, because a lot of people,
Oh,
you know
Jesus.
they're not, and they don't listen. And
yes.
so she would give me a task and I would complete it. We completed so much in those 3 months that we were together. I'm so grateful for her. And this, because she's still mentoring. Look at me here,
Of
I'm still here
course.
with you. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I love it.
Well, I'm gonna go. I really want to ask two questions in one, right?
Yes.
I know that you've worked with like the homeless veterans before,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
kind of know what that season meant to you, and as well as you have an academy
Yeah.
and you're teaching what you've learned to other professionals.
Yeah.
Like, from that season of being of service, how did that translate into like the academy and serving others for, in your business?
Well, my dad was a Vietnam vet, and so he wanted me to go to West Point and do all that. I went one day, and that was not for me. So I did not do that. And so, working with the vets, that is a service that I do to honor him every single day. And so, as
Mhm.
an outpatient clinic for the VA, what I do have is a lot of pain management. So to get them off airborne veterans that jump out of airplanes or parachute helicopters and airplanes, but the parachute does not deploy. So they have a lot of metal and they have a lot of screws in the cervical spine, lower lumbar, knees. And so I work with medical massage therapists that are on my staff. We do acupuncture, we do fire cupping, we do homeopathic pain injections. So that grew, and that started in 2014. And I needed my own place. I was renting from a chiropractor and office. And so when I came to this building I am now that I purchased, there was a lot of homeless around me, a lot, a lot, a lot.
Mhm.
And I'm in the Kissimmee Medical District, and usually in a lot of medical districts, it's very quiet after 5 o'clock because everyone leaves. And so they like come to this area because they
Mhm.
feel safe, and it's clean, but this is where they hang out. And
Mhm.
so instead of me trying to push them away and tell them you have to leave, get out of here and calling the cops on them, I created the Dr. Cecilia Russ Knight Foundation for Homeless Veterans. And so I
Yes.
together with Mercy Foundation here in Kissimmee as well. And so once a year we bring portable showers. We have my brother's a CEO, not a CEO, he's like an account executive, and he has a lot of different stores, and he works for Home Depot for 2 decades, and Lowe's, so we bring human resources there so that way to give them a job. We bring a company because a lot of them, their IDs get stolen or they misplace it. They're on the street. You could imagine that, and their mental health is not well. So then
Right.
we bring a company in so that way they could get the ID. If they don't have an ID, there's no way they could get their benefits from the government. So then we try to do that. I do care packages, especially for women. I get towels, and I get all this on Amazon, towels, uh, sanitary products, socks, things that women need that they're homeless in the street. And so it's not
Excellent.
only men, obviously it's women. They get
Right.
raped in the military and then that messes with their mental health. And so that's what I deal with on a daily basis. A lot of praying that has to go into this because you hear a lot of these
Absolutely.
stories and you can't hold on to that pain. So you have to
Absolutely.
find ways to let that go. And I
Yeah.
do that at the beach and I meditate and I do all that. So then, that was one of my main reasons how I helped that veteran community, and I'm still very involved. I still see my vets,
Yeah.
and still heal to this day.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Education. How did I get into education? I wanted to give more of what I do. A lot of acupuncture physicians, a lot of estheticians and nurses saw my practice grow, and so they wanted to know how can I do what you're doing. And I
Hmm.
also got that question so much that I started helping and mentoring, and then the academy came into place.
That
Oh
is
my God.
absolutely amazing.
If
Yeah.
you guys are taking this in and are resonating with everything that she is saying, please type the word healing.
I know
Yes.
that's right.
Because,
For real.
wow, everything that you have experienced has truly been a transformation, right? Coming from healing to, I mean, from pain and all that you've gone through into healing. So I just want everybody to, you know, feel happy and proud that you're here. We have Monique that
Girl.
said healing. She's truly resonating with this, and we really want everybody to just feel what you have been through, and we're excited for that.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I
Awesome.
love what I
Awesome.
do. I would do
Yeah.
it for free,
But
but I have staff I gotta pay. I have
no,
mortgages.
yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. We have to build the kingdom. We have
Yeah.
to, right? We need money so that we can continue to
Yes.
keep building, so we can
Yes.
continue to keep bringing healing to the communities and to those that need it. But it takes money. Okay. It takes some
Yeah.
money to do that. Right, Lynn? Oh my
Yeah.
God. And you already know her. Lynn, your husband is a Army veteran as well.
He
Yes.
is. He is. And I was touched by everything you were sharing, because I think a lot of people forget. They're like the forgotten people that have given so much. And so it's wonderful that you're doing that.
Thank you. And not only would I heal their pain, right? When a veteran comes in, they have so much pain, so they have a lot of depression, they have a lot of sadness, they have a lot of
Yeah.
grief and guilt, and so they lash out to their wife or they lash out to their kids, and then they look good, but inside, they're really going through it. So when they come into the clinic for healing, not only do I heal them physically, but also their mind. So I give a husband back, I give a
All
wife
tight.
back, I give a
Mm.
dad back, and I complete that family. And so these people invite me to weddings. I go to funerals, of course, because I
Yeah.
see a lot of vets too. They have cancer. And so when you become part of the family, they invite you to baby showers and all that. My husband's like, where are we going again?
Awesome, awesome. I love it. Yes, Tenia, you want to go ahead and introduce our next
Yes.
amazing guest?
Yes. So we have Lynn. We're really excited to have you here again. Lynn is an entrepreneur. She's a speaker, an author, and a community advocate. She wrote this book and authored Enough with the Secrets, Mama. It's a
Okay.
powerful book on overcoming maternal hurt and healing from perfectionism. Oh my God, I
Yes,
love
girl, for real.
something that many high performing women struggle with. Alongside her husband that we mentioned, who's an Army veteran, she leads Green Consulting and Service, and community advocacy are at the heart of her work. Again, we're so excited to have you, and we want you to tell us like how how did you write Enough with the Secrets, Mama? What inspired you?
Yeah, so and excuse my voice. I'm struggling with my asthma these days, and
Mhm.
so it's a little scratchy. But enough with the secrets. Mama was born out of my healing journey in my relationship with my mother. It really was more about it came from a place of healing and not a place of exposure. And I think it's important to say that anytime you're sharing a story about your life, you have to be in that healing place in order to help others through it. So that's where it came from. But most importantly, I felt like God kept putting me in rooms and in situations where He wanted me to speak on this. And Lord knows it wasn't an easy decision to make, but I felt like the more I spoke to women in the community, the more we kept having these conversations about where their childhood survival patterns were starting to affect their adult behavior.
Mhm.
And a lot of it was rooted from the relationships with their mothers. And so because I had experienced the pain of that, how difficult it was to want a close relationship with my mother and not having had it, and feeling like I had to earn it constantly, like it was a
Mhm.
conditional love,
Mhm.
really did affect the way that I carried on through life. So as hard as it was for me to be vulnerable, because that's what it took for me to be in a very vulnerable place, to share
Exactly.
and just pour out everything that I had experienced in my childhood, especially as it relates to the relationship with my mother. I knew that it was necessary because I know God kept literally saying, like, okay, here you go again. And when you're gonna get the point, like I need you to share your story and help other women through it. So
Mm.
that's how it came about.
I
No,
love
that's
that.
that's amazing. And why do you think that professionalism usually comes out in high achieving women? Why do you think that's like something that we struggle with?
I think perfectionism is the way that we can best control outcomes. And we feel like it's really rooted out of a fear of rejection and disappointment. So we have to feel like we are going to, we have to overfunction. And we live in a society where a society that rewards overfunctioning, especially in women, because we have to prove ourselves
Mhm.
in every space, whether it's in the corporate space, in entrepreneurial space, you name it. Especially in relationships, we feel like we
Right.
have to constantly be proving ourselves and over functioning in order to be taken seriously. And in so many ways too, it's the way that we can control the situation.
Mhm.
So when you've grown up as a child who felt like the love was conditional and they had to kind of
Right.
prove it,
Right.
you become this person like, oh no, I have to do it and I have to do it well. Sometimes overdoing it, and
Yeah,
that's what I
for sure.
that's what I've learned.
I
I'm
think
sure
I've
many of
done that
those
too.
two women can relate, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
I put two hands up.
Right.
I agree.
Absolutely. That is so good. Um, while you was talking, all I could think about is that scripture, we overcome by the blood of the lamb and the
Mm,
word of our testimony.
mm.
So like the things that you went through as a child and how so many women needed to hear that. And I'm so glad you wrote that book because it's not only like you, Dr. Cecilia, are bringing healing, right? As a doctor into your patients, you are bringing healing to people, Lynn, through your story, through that book. Is bringing healing and restoration and just bringing awareness, things
Yeah, and
that's been shushed underneath the rug, right? Or not
absolutely.
dealt with in families, right? Because
Mhm.
Mhm.
all of our families have that. I mean, you even spoke of it, Dr. Celia.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that is absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's the scripture that just popped up in my head while you
Yeah.
were talking. Yeah.
It's so relatable, and I feel like, secrets, which, the book is titled Enough with the Secrets, Mama. And a lot of times when we think about secrets, we think about all the things that either we're holding in or other people are holding in and not telling us. And I feel like secrets don't just live in silence, they end up living in our behaviors ultimately.
Absolutely.
But when Dr. Cecilia was talking earlier and she was talking about acupuncture and scars, healing scars.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
I think a lot of the work that I do as healing internal scars. And
Exactly.
in so many ways, I feel like this is a perfect fit because, I mean,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
talk about
God
impact.
all in
that's
it,
right,
y'all.
honey. God
He
works in
orders
mysterious.
our
And let me tell you,
steps.
You
This
sure
is
I
does.
have a
preordained.
chapter in, oh, yes, honey, in a woman's business book, and I had to
Somebody asked, I
talk
was just
about my life.
looking.
Yes, I need to buy that book.
Yes, go ahead
It's
and put
called
it up there.
Enough
And you
with
can
the
drop the link
Secrets.
too. We'll drop it in
Go
the
ahead and
chat.
say it. The title of the book
My
is Enough with the Secrets, Mama.
enough with the
My
secrets. I'm
amazing.
writing that down,
Yeah.
honey.
And
And
I'll
we'll make sure
drop them.
too that the link is dropped in the comment, but you can
Yes.
just drop that link in there so then they can just go straight to you. And it's also on your page as well, Lynn, at the
That's
top
correct.
in your bio link as well, that it goes directly to purchase her book or whatever.
Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so now my questions for you, Lynn. All right. So where do I okay. What does healing look like for women who are used to being strong and self-sufficient?
Mm,
I know, right? Isn't that's a good one?
Freedom. I'd
It's
say in one word, freedom.
mm,
Healing
Mm,
for a woman who's used to being self-sufficient. It gives them permission to rest,
mm,
gives them permission to receive help, and to be honest. I
yes.
think so many times we carry so much and we carry so much inside, whether it's because of shame, whether it's because we're afraid to speak on it. And let's be honest, we're so much better able to discuss daddy issues than
Hmm,
we are mommy issues.
that's so good.
And in so many ways, I feel like it's because we owe our moms so much, and how dare
mm,
we speak
Right.
anything other than great of our mothers. But the reality is, some of us have had really difficult relationships. And so
Absolutely.
I feel like as you're healing through that, for self-sufficient women, the key is to just receive help, know that you have to be honest with your situation, and know that healing doesn't remove your strength. If anything, it
mm,
redeems it.
Mm,
And I
that's
think that's
good.
important to know.
Oh,
mm,
that is so so good. Oh my God, so good. I can just
mm,
resonate and just sit right in that what you
mm.
just said. All right, my next question is, how has your story shaped your resilience and passion for advocacy and the advocate work that you're doing?
We've heard the saying turning pain into purpose, right?
mm,
I definitely think that my story, what I've experienced, and what many women have experienced, is enough to help us take that pain that we've endured and turn it into purpose, much like Dr. Cecilia has done with her experience with cancer, and how she's
Yeah,
turned that into purpose beyond that, even serving
absolutely.
veterans. I think it's important for us to be able to do that, turn it around, like make your mess your message is the other
Come on now.
statement, right? So that's how it served me, just being able to serve others. And I think ultimately that's what we're here for, right?
Come on now. That's right. Jesus came to serve.
Amen.
Mhm.
Okay. The
We had
greatest among us is the ones that serve.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Someone in the
Absolutely.
comments said healing redeems strength. And that is absolutely truth. Like I absolutely love that. If you've ever struggled, if anyone on the live has ever struggled with perfectionism, please drop a heart, because I think that all of us have some
Struggle
sort,
with that.
have
Yeah.
struggled with it in some way or the other. I have a question for both of you. And we'll start with Dr. Cecilia. One word that defines your mission.
Mm. Resilience. It doesn't
Oh,
matter what goes on with your life or what's happening at the moment. Never give up. Just continue. There's always a purpose and there's always a reason why things are happening to you. God always has your back, and so resilience.
That's so
resilience.
good. What about you, Lynn?
For me, it's
100.
also another R word. It's restoration.
Mm,
Restoration
Mm,
defines my mission. Restoring people to the truth of who they really are, not who
yes.
you people tell you you are, not who
Come
you
on.
think you are. I think it's
mm,
important to restore ourselves back to the core, to who were we designed to be, and that is my
Amen.
mission. Just restoration.
oh my God, that is so good. Yes. What is one habit that keeps you grounded, Lynn?
For me, and I think Dr. Cecilia mentioned this too, it's my daily time in stillness and prayer and
Yeah.
devotion.
Yes.
It
Mm,
literally, I could not do what I do if I did not have that.
Come
It
on.
really grounds me and fuels me to do what he's called me to do.
Yeah.
I love that. Dr. Cecilia, what is
Mhm.
what legacy are you building?
Oh my God. My legacy is just for my kids and my grandkids to look back and see what I'm building, all my businesses, my skincare line, my education, right? Educating all of these people that want to heal and do what I do and let them continue to heal their patients. And then the legacy continues. I would love for them to become trainers themselves and educators and
Mm,
continue that legacy for many, many, many years to come.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
I love it. You guys are absolutely amazing. I just love the opportunity. And that's what I love about CEO Chicks is that we get to meet amazing women who are walking in authenticity, right? And in their purpose.
Yeah.
And iron sharpening arm. I mean, you guys are such an inspiration to me. You're an inspiration to this community and to the communities and beyond of what we are doing. You do not have your candle underneath the table. You got it. You are like the city on the hill that cannot be hid. Both of
Mm.
you ladies. And it's just an honor to be able to interview you. Y'all took y'all time out to be with us today, and we greatly appreciate everything that you guys are doing in the community and beyond. And thank you guys for being a part of this organization.
We are
We
so honored.
absolutely love it. Listen, today, you guys, so you've seen leadership expressed through healing, education, storytelling.
Mhm.
Service is the heart of CEO Chicks, okay? CEO Chicks is more than just a membership. It is a movement as a 501 C3.
Mhm.
Our mission is to cultivate women leaders of faith who heal, lead, and serve communities with excellence and purpose. And we've seen that all throughout this live. Yes. And so if you guys, as y'all are listening, if y'all want to partner with us, if y'all want to support our mission and what we are doing, make sure you connect with us. Type info in the comment section. We would love to connect with you guys. We want to continue to build our communities and be a support and a hub for women like Dr. Cecilia, women like Lynn, women like every woman that is in leadership in business and ministry. This is what it's about. We have to empower each other. We have to encourage each other and bring exposure. I'm glad I'm able, viewers, reach out to Lynn, reach out to Dr. Cecilia. You guys, y'all make sure y'all put y'all in, well, it's on, they can have access to it, but drop it because we got to stay connected. We got to stay supporting each other and
Mhm.
building each other because it's all about building the kingdom. And y'all are doing that through your business, through the relationships. That's what we are doing here. And so again, listen, it's 1:33. We kept them over just a little bit, but it was good. Oh
It
my
was so
God, it was
good.
good. Any last thing that you guys want to leave with our viewers before we get off?
Well, definitely follow me. I am very responsive. My goal is to connect with just everyone who needs connection. My platform is the lifestyle is an inspirational platform. It started as a blog, which birthed my book. It's just been an opportunity for me to just inspire and share with other people. Green Consulting is my business. That's Green Consulting LLC _ on Instagram. And so what we do there is, our legacy is to create healed leaders and communities and provide impact and for women who are looking to start businesses. So definitely follow me on there too with all the things we have going on.
Woo!
Mhm.
Wonderful being here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, honey. And with me is, if you need healing, of course, you have pain, can't sleep, insomnia, trying to have a baby, menopause, perimenopause, please, it's Acumed Group Wellness Center. If I have any scars, healing skin, medical aesthetics, any self-harm scars that you want covered, I do that with ink, tummy tuck scars, open heart surgery scars,
I love it.
any knee scars, of course, breast cancer scars. I do 3D areolas. I also do free 3D areolas for cancer patients, especially the month of October, breast cancer month, but I do it throughout the year. If you know anyone that needs that service, please reach out to me, of course. And then my Dr. Russell Academy. So if you want to do what I'm doing, you want to learn, you want to start your own business, please reach out. And I have tons of classes that you could take from me.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Y'all, thank you again. Thank you again for joining us on our CEO Chit Chat. And yeah, you guys make sure you follow us, connect with us, support our mission. And again, you ladies have an amazing afternoon. Thank you guys for joining us for lunch. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.